3 weeks in for Lana. All right, Lana, people will recognize you from the last one. If you're a true fan, you will. If not, then this is the first time you see her. Lana's been here 3 weeks, almost next week's 4. Mm-hmm. You feel like, so you've been trained basically on like 2 studies.
Correct.
Although we have more, you'll probably be given one like soon besides the ones you have. It's just an extension of a current study, so it's not like a real study, but it still is technically a real study. So what have been your experiences so far? You came into this not knowing anything about clinical research. Why did you even apply? Did you know anything about it?
Just what I've seen on TV and shows. I based it off Grey's Anatomy and figured out like, okay, what's the true meaning of clinical trials? I did my own research before I started, but yeah, I did come in blind. But I mean, the research itself is what got me more interested, because I'm the type of person, like, I'll research anything before I do anything, before I buy anything. So to have like a career in that, it was a blessing.
And what like the onboarding process? How has it been? It's been a little bit rough, or it's been smooth.
It's a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but nothing that you can't take on if you just focus and you pay attention and you attention to detail, and because every
super important.
Yes,
we learned yesterday something easy.
Yes,
IP accountability.
I overlooked something, and that was.
But now you won't do it again. At least on that study.
No, I will not do that again.
And this is how you learn from mistake.
Correct.
And that was a mistake. That was a controlled mistake, because, like, when I let people start doing visits on their own, we don't actually complete it till I review it. Mm-hmm. So we're like, are you sure? Are you sure?
Well, not only that, like, don't get clicker happy. That's what I learned, is that if I don't know, I won't click. I'm the type of person that, like, if you don't know, then don't do it. Always ask.
Especially because we use eSource, so you're right. Yeah, just save it as a draft. We've already saved a few things as drafts, and I said, don't worry if it's in Creo. Shout out to Creo. They're the sponsor of this podcast, but it's not going to be viewed unless it's, like, published, not a draft. What about patient? Like, your favorite part? Last video you said patient interaction.
Yes, yes, that will never change. I have a big heart for patients and hearing their story, and finding different ways to better their lifestyle, whether it's this clinical trial or just some good advice, whether they make it in or not. It's always nice to hear their stories.
And you haven't interacted with a monitor? Oh yeah, you have. You've interacted with a monitor.
Yes.
But now, like, next week there's one for real on Tuesday. I won't be here, but she's nice, and then they'll introduce you to her, and you get to interact with monitors. So you are already saying you want to be a CRA maybe at some point.
Yes, I do. I really do. So I'm hoping this opportunity kind of gives me like a standpoint of what I could be doing in the future, and I look forward to it.
No, you absolutely will. So, least favorite parts so far? 3 weeks in, almost a month.
I don't have one. I can honestly say that I don't have any cons.
You think you made the right career choice?
I think I did.
Compared to your last career, which was like chemical.
Yes, I dealt with a lot of chemicals and pesticides, and it wasn't healthy for me. It wasn't healthy for my future, for my family.
But like comparing the industries,
it's day and night. But I can't complain. When I worked where I worked before, I was constantly looking elsewhere. I was constantly looking for different opportunities because I just wasn't happy where I was. But like the stress, is it comparable? Their stress compared to ours, or it's different? It's a different stress. It's a good stress. Here? Yes. Oh. It's stress, but it's good stress that I know that I can overcome, rather opposed to just dreading myself in it and kind of drowning. And
you have management background too.
I do have a huge
which is very helpful for us. One of the reasons we hired you.
Yes.
Is because we plan to grow. So have you like trained people just like Katie is with you?
Yes, I am all here.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Lana. You'll be seeing much more of Lana, right? And also, she'll be doing stuff on our Yuma Clinical Trials YouTube channel soon for the local people. All right. Thank you.